Good morning, everybody. I hope you're keeping well. Just to let you know, after we recorded Friday's service, we did get a little bit of an update from Church House with some guidelines as to how we might begin to go about reopening our building. We don't obviously have a date for when that will happen yet, but we will be working in preparation for that date, so we'll keep you posted as that goes along. We're turning this morning to look at definitely the most famous psalm in the Psalter and one of the most well loved. I'm going to read from Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Yesterday in our Sunday service, we thought about how to be a community of peace in the midst of a time of affliction, and we got an example of what that might look like from the church in Thessalonica. Here we have in this psalm an example of what it looks like to live at peace as an individual, as a disciple, in the midst of affliction, in the midst of difficult times. And it's a wonderful picture. It's a wonderful picture because right from the off it sets a scene for us that just allows us to be at peace, to relax, and to know that we are safe. Because right from the off we're told the Lord is my shepherd. I'm not in charge of my life. I'm not the boss. The Lord, the covenant God of Israel, the one who has gone the extra mile to save me, he is my shepherd. I can relax. I can trust in him. And because he is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He is what I need in this life. He is what I need to see me through. I have a life without any lack because the Lord is my shepherd. I can lie down in those green pastures and walk beside those still waters because I need to neither eat nor drink from them, because he is the one who satisfies me, the one who satisfies my soul. As Jesus promised to a woman at a well, he gives water, which means that we are no longer thirsty. As he promised to his disciples, he gives bread to eat, things to eat, which mean that we are always satisfied. We lack no good thing when we have him. And it goes on to say he restores our souls. He takes broken things, things that might be dismissed as useless and of no good to anybody anymore, and he restores them, our souls, ourselves, our lives. He takes those things and he gently, lovingly, caretakingly puts it all back together again. He leads me in paths of righteousness because he clothes me in a new nature, his righteousness. That new nature means that I walk new paths. And the only one who can lead me in those paths is the Lord, who is my shepherd. There's no one else to trust in living this life of Christian discipleship but him. And when we are trusting in him and living this life, there's nothing to fear any longer. We can be confident in him. He's walked this path before us. In Jesus Christ, he has been here. He's understood our humanity. He knows who we are. He knows how we suffer. He knows what we go through. He's walked this path before us, and he has come through so we can follow him without fear. We can listen to Jesus' voice telling us, fear not, in the midst of everything that we're going through in life, and we can believe it because he's been through it. And not only has he been through it, he's with us through it as well. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. He's the one who cares for us. He's the one who protects us. He's the one who strengthens us for the journey. He's always there. He is Emmanuel. He is God with us in every chapter of our lives. And his grace and his love and his mercy are so evident in our lives that even our enemies cannot deny the impact and the power of this faith on us, of this Lord on our lives. Because our lives are overflowing with blessing, the blessing of God. We radiate his blessing. His fragrance comes from us, and his blessings overflow in our lives. And at the end of it all, we know that he will not let us down, because goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. We lack nothing. The King of love, our shepherd, is. His goodness faileth never. That is how you live a life of peace in the midst of a time of affliction. I preached a sermon, 3 sermons in fact, on the 23rd Psalm a couple of years ago now, and as a help to me I used this book, and I haven't recommended a book this entire time, and now I'm doing it. Life Without Lack by Dallas Willard. A wonderful, wonderful guide through the 23rd Psalm. If you can get it on Amazon, get it and read it. It will refresh your soul. Take care. God bless.